Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We've been hanging out here at RNWW Winery, having a fabulous time.
There's no better spot too.
I know.
We're behind the bar.
We're behind the bar. Last time we were here, we got a fabulous tour throughout the winery and the vineyard. It was absolutely beautiful. So we came back. We had a lovely time, and now we're joined by a couple of guests, or rather, you're having us as your guests, I should say. This is Rachel Peters, event coordinator here at RNWW Winery, and Pete Gauer, assistant wine maker here.
Both.
Oh, both. RNWW Winery. So glad to see you. Thank you so much for hosting us. We love coming.
Thanks for coming out.
Glad to have you here.
So this is such a special place. Justin and I have really enjoyed learning more about this business, a fantastic family business. And I mean, it doesn't get more Wisconsin than this. Wisconsin wines made right here. I think it's just great. I'm glad folks at home can get to discover you even more. But what do you think makes RNWW special?
I think just because of the fact that we use only grapes that grow in Wisconsin, we don't add any concentrate, so I think that makes us unique.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of people that just really enjoy our wine.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is really unique, and that's really part of the fun, and some of the things that you get to see when you do take a tour out through is get to see the whole process start to finish. It's really special.
I mean, you get to see the grapes growing on the vine, and you get to. Last time we were here, we got to ride up and down through the grapevines and everything, and that was a lot of fun.
Right,
so.
absolutely, and it's so unique to think about grapes being grown in Wisconsin. It's not innate to think that would make a good wine. Can they survive here in Wisconsin?
Oh,
can
yes,
you even
they
get
can.
to that process? The masters behind it all, right here.
So you've been open for a little while now. What has been the response of the visitors that you've had here so far?
Oh, we do tours, the wagon tours, which you did, and we do tours down in the basement where we make the wine, and they love that.
Absolutely.
And just to come here, and it's a free tasting, so it doesn't cost any money, but the atmosphere, you can go outside and sit out there, have a bottle of wine, you know. We open it up for you, go out there, or you can just have a glass. But it's real, it's family. And that's the thing that Sean puts out, it's family. And we're all treated, even though we're not blood relation to Sean.
We're all treated as family.
We are family.
Yeah.
And this is what I've noticed about this place. You know, we came here last time. You know, it was a little sunnier than it is today, and we got to ride outside and do some things outside, and it was open. The barn was open and everything. But I kind of like this place too because it's cozy.
It is.
You know, you feel like a closeness to the people that you're around.
Yes.
All the guests that have joined us today too for interviews have made mention of that, of how beautiful this space is and how welcoming it is and really warm. So talk about that a little bit from your perspective, just from, like you said, working here and being kind of part of the family. What does your sort of day-to-day look like, or some of your favorite things about working here?
One of my favorite things is you know, when you do a tasting, everybody is just excited. They're happy to be here, you know, so it just makes my job a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
Yeah.
that's great.
And you know, when people come for a visit, you had mentioned, Pete, that they get free wine tasting. You know.
Right.
What are some of the other things that they can expect when they come here?
Well, they're treated like family, just like we're treated, you know. And it's an experience because this is a 100-year-old barn, and a lot of them love that aspect of this barn.
Yeah.
And a lot of this decoration here was done with family.
Yeah.
So.
That's great.
We had at least two of our guests come in and just look. They walked in and they saw the space out there and said, "This is the coolest barn ever."
Yeah.
Direct quote, actually.
Yeah,
And if the wine weren't enough, I mean, you had me at $10 pizzas, but let's talk a little bit about Ladies' Night, too.
Yes, we just started that. We had our third week this week. We offer $4 glasses of wine, and then we do, from 4 to 8, we do our cheese and crackers. Chocolate, dark chocolate always goes well with wine. We do have music from 5:30 to 8, so live music, it's just a lot of fun.
That I don't
Ladies
think
are
you
having
could.
a lot of
I think
fun.
you've named all of the wonderful things in life in one sentence. So you get to have some wine, some cheese, crackers, dark chocolate, music. I mean,
Yeah, it's just a
painted
perfect
lovely,
setting.
Yeah, a lovely picture.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of fun for ladies.
And I'm curious to know, because you guys obviously have a stake in the outcome, so to speak. Here, you are involved in the winemaking process.
Right.
What is your favorite? What is your favorite thing that they have here?
It's so hard to pick.
Being up here is fun. It is, meeting the
Yeah.
people. But downstairs, I think one of the most fun things is we're all together when we do the bottling. We'll do it some evening we're not open, and we go down there and we I take care of the music. It's all 80s. It's AC/DC.
a lot of good
and
80s.
All
I
right.
was
You
gonna
know.
ask. That was my next question. What
All right.
music are the
Well,
winemaking
you know,
happening to?
Let me see if I have my resume.
That could affect the outcome.
Yeah, well, we have rock, 80s rock, and
Yeah.
that's what we like. But we're joking around constantly down there, and it's a lot of fun. There's one guy really is on the bottler, the filler, on his case constantly, because sometimes he leaves the work area. I don't know who that is, but it could be me. But
It could be.
but the one thing about the bottling is we're all friends. But you get, we don't go down there and press a button and watch the bottle go down a conveyor belt.
Right.
Every bottle has a personal touch.
Everybody has
Whether
a spot.
the filler,
Everybody- yep.
person filling, and the corking, and the capsuling, and then the labeling, and then to the case, and then up to the cooler. So it's the personal each bottle gets.
Yeah.
Really special. And I mean, I think that makes a big difference when you're talking about the outcome of a wine too, because you've got basically a group of people that get together that feel like family, act like family, and have fun in the process. This isn't all about, production. It's really about a special process to make some really great tasting wines that you can enjoy, and you have the opportunity then to share with others. And that's really wonderful. It's a very beautiful story and a beautiful space.
It's truly an experience to come out here, and that
Yes, it is.
experience, that closeness that you guys have, really spills out to your guests that you invite
Pours.
as well.
Pours, that's a good word. It pours out to
Pours
our
out.
guests. And I think one of your favorite, or our favorites right now, is Randy Old Goat.
That's your wine, isn't it?
Well, I maybe pick on the boss once in a while, but he gets even in big time. But at least he put a great wine in that bottle.
There you go. I love it.
That's one of my favorites, and Stature is another one that I like a lot.
Good.
He kind of turned me into a wine snob. I like the
He
dry
turned us
reds.
all into wine snobs.
It's a good place to be when you're making wines
You
for the
bet,
rest of
you
us.
bet.
So I think that's great. Before we go, if you had to, this is a tough question, so I apologize in advance. See if you can sum up Rock and Roll Winery in a sentence. What do you think you would say?
Oh, wow. There's so
Never
many
said
things.
it.
There,
Oh, wow.
There's, oh wow, that's the
That's
sentence.
it, yeah. That would be it. It's the people. All of us that work here, basically, we didn't even know each other. And now we're friends. I mean, her husband, Dave, works here too.
He helps out a lot on the weekends.
On the weekends and stuff. And so I've got to know him, her two daughters. So we went golfing together, So beyond this, it moves farther.
Well, very good. So thank you so much for sharing that. This is a special place with special people and some very special wine that we hope you at home try out and come visit, because it's a great spot to be. Thank you very much. We very
Thank
much
you.
appreciate it. Rachel and Pete here from Rock and Roll Winery. I want to also thank all of our guests for joining us today on Wisconsin Family. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting.